everyone, this is Tim from Ring Squad. Got it right that time. Cool. And this is another episode of Yes, No, Maybe So. This is about Monday Night Raw that happened last night. I don't know when the date is. I don't know what anything is. Wrestling is the only thing that keeps me aware of what day it is during the week. But yeah, this was Raw. Yes, No, Maybe So. For those of you who don't know the format, I go by segment, and I give it a yes, I give it a no, I give it a maybe, and I give it a so. Yes, no, maybe so. And yes just means it was great. It was good, and it helped. No just means no, it was executed bad. It didn't do anything for anyone. Maybe means like it had potential. Maybe a few things here and there could have been tweaked. And so just means like so what? Like it didn't do anything. Not even a no, and they could have fixed it. So it just means this was pointless. I think I've only given one so far in my one video so far. So yes, no, maybe so. Break it segment by segment. Full disclosure: I wrote the notes down about the segments in my phone, and then I'm using my phone to record. So yeah, I can't really check my phone here and there, but we'll see how it goes. I watched 2 recap videos, so hopefully it's fresh in my memory. First segment we start off with I think Drew McIntyre said a promo like behind the scenes, and then Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar came out. And Hardcam is facing the stage now. So instead of the stage being on the left, yeah, on the left or right, whatever, the Hardcam's like behind the ring, and you can see the ramp and the stage. So they switched the Hardcam. Put a AEW move, which is fine. It's just the way they set up. There's nothing wrong with saying it. Hey, that worked. Instead of taking digs at each other, in times like this, it's best to work together. So, they switched it. So, Brock was in the ring. Paul Heyman cut his typical promo saying how he's gonna beat Drew McIntyre and all that stuff. I give it a yes because Paul Heyman's really good on the mic, and you're not really expecting much else. That's kind of how every Brock Lesnar program goes. But it is yes with a very it's a low yes. On a scale of 1 to 100, if yeses were 90 to 100, it's more in the 90 range than the 100 range. I hope that makes sense. That makes sense in my head. It's a yes, but it's not a strong yes. So yeah, it was good. It helped promote the story. At one point, the camera zoomed in on Brock's face, and Brock face. Brock is a scary man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this match. I think this is my second most hyped match. I know not a lot of people are fans of Brock. He's very hate him. You either love him or you hate him. I'm in the love him category, but I know I'm in the minority. I just think it's gonna be a good match. It's good build with Drew winning the thing and the chosen one, and he's a fresh face to get a company. Well, you have Brock, who's just a fantastic performer. And it won't be the big crowd pop, but it is what it is. So here is segment 2. Well, they showed the 2015 Royal Rumble Championship match between Brock and Cena and Seth Rollins, which is a good match. I'm not going to give it a grade because it's a flashback and didn't really have anything to do currently. It's a great match, but I just didn't see why they were showing that match of all matches. Usually they would show a match, like they showed John Cena versus Bray Wyatt, and that kind of made sense because that's the current feud. This one was just kind of like, hey, remember this match from 2015, which was 5 years ago already? So it was fine. It's a way to kill time. Luckily, WWE has all this footage to show, but I would rather use that time with promos and like do what NXT does and do like behind the scenes stuff versus just showing a match for half an hour to 45 minutes. So no grade, but yeah. The second one was the AJ Styles. Next segment was the AJ Styles promo. AJ Styles was really good as a heel. I know when he came into WWE, he was a heel, but then he kind of got over as a face again. But now he's a heel, and he's just having fun with it, and he's relaxed, and he's like, kayfabe is gone in this program. Just he's calling Undertaker Mark Calloway, and he's making fun of Michelle McCool, and they show the Twitter video of Taker and McCool trying to save Tigers, and it's just like, what is happening right now? Like I get Undertaker kind of slowly but surely ended up breaking kayfabe. He was the last true guy, but this program is weird, but for all the right reasons. I give it a yes with an asterisk because AJ Styles cut his promo and he said he was old and he said he wants to face the Taker of like 5 to 10 years ago, not this Taker. And then he said he wants to face him in Undertaker's at his own game, at his own match. And I was like, Hell in a Cell? Like that would be interesting. And then he goes, in a boneyard match. And I was literally just like, what? Like I don't know what a boneyard match is. I don't understand what I don't know. And I give it a yes because the promo was good. It was a great promo. When AJ Styles kills it, he was voted best of the decade for a reason. And but it's just like, what is it? He didn't explain the rules. He didn't say what it is. He didn't even like say in the boneyard match. You know how it works. You're the first person to bury the person alive. So I don't know if it's a buried alive match with a PG name. I don't know if it's just in a graveyard and they're just playing and they're just fighting in a graveyard because it's. I don't know if I don't know. I assume it has something to do with graveyards. I'm assuming it's a buried alive match, but I don't. It's just weird that they said boneyard and didn't explain it. So. Next segment was the tag team match between Ricochet and Cedric Alexander. Oh, poor Ricochet. Pour one out for Trevor. He's dating Casey Kinsella, so life isn't that bad, but still. But Trevor and Cedric Alexander versus the Andrade and Angel Garza was Zelina Vega. Interesting that this is kind of a thrown together tag team. They announced before the show that Andrade and Angel were facing Street Profits for the tag champs. And about halfway through, they give it Street Profits come out on commentary. Commentary is kind of up near the stage, so the music goes off and they just go to the table. But it's like I wanted to give it a yes, but I give it a maybe. I like Angel Garza. I like the Street Profit. I like Ricochet. I'm okay with Cedric Alexander, but it's just so what it's not so grade wise because it has potential. If they created some tension a little bit and had a good match. This was just a standard like 5 maybe 10 minute match, and they got some moves in, and then they won. I think you won with the elbow. The rolling. Ow! I just elbowed the chair. That hurts. And it was fine. And then Street Profits came in and they were like fake applauding. And then they got into the ring, they fought a little bit, and then they threw Angel Garza and Andrade out of the ring, but then their titles were still on the ramp, so they held up the titles, and Street Profits were like, oh, whatever, and then they faced Shane Thorne and another Brendan Vick or something like that. I honestly don't remember his name. Apparently, they said on commentary they're from NXT, and I know Shane Thorne's from NXT, but Shane Thorne he was wearing different attire and he didn't get an entrance. Like, I feel like he's big enough, and if you had the PC, have like, not like established guys, like don't throw in like Gargano or Dream or anybody like that, but like, mid to low card guys who have been on NXT and get him on Raw exposure. And Shane Thorne was fine, but like give him his entrance and his attire and put in someone else. Like, I don't know. The tag champs shouldn't be jobbing. They shouldn't be like facing nobodies because they're the champs. They should be. I'd rather have it reversed. Have them face Ricochet and Cedric Alexander, and then have the heels Angel Garza and Andrade beat Shane Thorne. I would have switched it up a little bit. So both these tag matches, maybe, if they showed off some stuff and they let the NXT guys kind of show off their work a little bit and had a good match, but it was very just like Street Profits just won. They got a few moves in here and there, but Street Profits dominated. They hit the crazy frog splash that Montez for. I love the Spinebuster setup by Angelo Dawkins into the frog splash by Ford. That's a great tag team move because the Spinebuster they land, it's not like they have to get into the position with a fallaway slam or like a kick. Like Balor's kicking the turnbuckle, and the guy has to land a certain way. It's just a spine buster. It's a big move, and he lands right in the spot he needs to be, and then Montez Ford just hits that crazy big frog splash. So it's a maybe. I give both these tag matches a maybe. There's some tweaks and stuff they could have done. They could build a good story in a, a week, I guess, because they're apparently filming WrestleMania matches this week. So there's that. I'm trying to think what else. Shayna Baszler was interviewed in the ring. That was actually pretty cool because they dimmed the lights. So it was her and Charlie Caruso, and she didn't say much. I give this one a maybe. It was on the verge of being a yes. It was right there, but it didn't work. It just didn't work. Baszler didn't say much, which started off great. I like the fact that she did that, but she was just like, after like the third question, she was like, "Oh, you look scared, Charlie. You think I'm gonna bite?" And it was so forced, and it was just so like, what is the biting a thing or not? Because she didn't do it in the chamber, and she hasn't done it since like 2 weeks before the chamber, where she bit Becky Lynch. And it's just like, are you a vampire or not? Just either commit or get off. Crap or get off the pot. I can't say the other word on YouTube, but just so I'm just like, it was so forced, that pun, and it was so like, ha, 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 I bite people, and like she doesn't need that gimmick, but at least you go all in. Don't like beat around the bush with it. And then she seen some things, and then Becky Lynch came through. Like I said, the lights were dark, so she came in and just whacked with a steel chair, and then a whack again, and then just left. I would have preferred to see a bigger, like either a few more whacks or stronger whacks. I love Becky Lynch as a performer and a character, and I think the man has been fantastic for her. But just her chair shots are so weak. She like hit and then like pulled a little bit, and then she did it again on the ground. She like hit her, and then like it wasn't full. Like just like commit, like hit. I know how chair shots work, but like commit to it. Just it was very like, it looked very like a half chair shot, and then, or do like a few more and get it down. She literally just whacked her off the chair and then whacked her again and then just left. And she's like, oh, it's a maybe because I do like this program, but it's not quite a yes because of the few things I mentioned. So there's that. What else happened? There had to have been more that. Oh, the Seth Rollins promo, that was fantastic. This is a yes. This is an absolute yes. Once I figure out what I give the best segment, absolute yes. That's all I can say. Owens came out and he's like, Seth Rollins sucks, and I need to get him out here. Seth Rollins comes out all calm. He cuts this promo and he times it perfectly as he's walking around the ring, and it's all about the PC and how the PC wouldn't exist for him. He's like, Kevin Owens, you did perform here, and I didn't. But because of what I did, this became a thing, which is true. He was NXT champ, and then he was in the Shield at the same time, and he really was, and there's merit to what he's saying, but he just said it so calm and so powerful and so cerebral, and he said it, and then at the end he called out Kevin Owens for his WrestleMania record, which was true. It's not good, and Rollins marked off what he did. He cashed in his money in the bank. He won the Universal Championship. He won the IC Championship. He's done all this stuff, and Kevin Owens hasn't done much besides beating Jericho at 33. I think everything else he's lost, or he's not really been a memorable part of it. So, like, I know it's KO Mania 4. I honestly don't remember what he did besides his match against Jericho. I honestly can't remember. But Rollins has a point, and then he said, when I get in the ring, when the spotlight is on, I am a wrestling god. And all I thought was JBL. Just a wrestling god. And I said wrong, but overall, this was an absolute yes. Great promo, great going around the ring. It wasn't just in the ring back and forth. He walked around the ring. He mentioned the building they were in. WrestleMania is going to be in that building. And it was just where their matches. Apparently, some matches are gonna be different. It was just so good. It was just so good, and this just benefited from not having an audience. Some promos kind of need that noise or kind of need that reaction. This was just so good without the audience. So that was great. Then they showed the Charlotte Asuka match from WrestleMania 34. Again, no grade because it's a flashback. I mean, it was a great match at the time. Asuka should have won, but they kind of used it to promote, and then Charlotte gave this like very short promo, which I'm not going to grade. She was just like, "I'm going to be the first one to win NXT Championship at WrestleMania, so Rhea better watch out, because I beat Asuka and her undefeated streak. So what does Rhea Ripley have?" And then she just walked away. So it was no grade. You know, they're just kind of filling time to promote any match they can. And then the final segment, this was a close second to Seth Rollins. I lean towards Seth Rollins. Some people have different opinions. That's great. That's what I look forward to. I love discussions and hearing what people have to say. This was another great promo. It was Randy Orton, and he was recapping his career, and he said to Edge that he didn't have grit, and he was like, "I don't know what grit means, but I won the IC title less than a year in. I won the World Heavyweight Championship a year after that. I was the youngest to do it." And all I thought was like, "Well, who did you beat, Randy Orton?" And and he's like, "I've been in here. Grit isn't taking 9 years off. You know, grit is staying in, being on top for the past like 15 years." And as they were doing it, they cut over, like, he was like, "I won the IC title belt," and then they cut to him winning it, and he was like, I won the World Heavyweight Championship," and they cut to him holding it up. They didn't show who he beat, but they kind of cut over it, which I think was great. I mean, they can do this live too if they wanted to. I guess hopefully this helps them realize what they can do, because this wasn't like because it was taped or because it was in the PC or because it was in front of nobody that they had to do it this way. Like, they could do this in front of a live audience, but it was just great. You know, it was great. Orton was great. He has merit behind what he's saying. You know, he's justified in what he's doing, even though he's doing it in a heelish way. And this program is going to be great. This match is going to be great. Last man standing. You know, I'm picturing a spear through the guardrail, maybe a concerto, maybe Christian comes back. That'd be great. That'd be a surprise if Christian came back and helped Edge win. Maybe not help Edge win, but maybe interferes or something. But yeah, I this match I'm hyped for. I'm really hyped for. Imagine Edge's second match back. He goes from 9 years away, comes back to a Royal Rumble, gets concertoed the next night, and now puts MVP to sleep, and then is now in a last man standing match at Mania. So, yeah, it's good. It's gonna be great. Overall, I give this episode a yes. No no's, no so's. A lot of yeses, a lot of maybes. But yeah, it's a good video, and I would say, you know, watch some clips. Watch the Orton promo if you haven't already. Watch the Seth Rollins promo if you haven't already. And overall, it was a good match, especially under the circumstances. So Raw's been pretty good. So let me know what you think. Comment. What would you have given Yes No Baby So's to? What do you like? What do you don't like? I know we're technically 2 weeks out, but they're taping Mania matches this week, so we're about 2 weeks out from Mania already. So let me know how you're feeling towards Mania. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're doing, guys. Just let me know what matches you're looking forward to, what programs are doing well and what didn't. And just leave a comment below, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, Squadcast. Follow me on social media at Kinsella Comedy. That's KINSELLA Comedy. That'll be on screen as well. So follow me there. Follow the page at Squadcast at SQWADCAST Squadcast. Follow that page as well for more videos. So let me know what you think. Comment, like, share, subscribe, ring that bell to stay with Ring Squad. Alright guys, I've been Tim. I will see you later.